Hi everybody, from a beautiful day in the wasteland. Despite what my settlers will tell you about how unhappy they are, don't listen to them. I have tried to make this place as attractive and comfortable with all the amenities they could possibly need, and still they bitch. It's very disheartening. Anyway, I thought that I would do a short series of videos about settlement mods, what I found to be useful. And so I'm going to start right at the very beginning with what I've learned so far. First thing is scrap everything and place everywhere. They are, to me, vital mods. I tried to not use scrap everything actually for a long time because I wanted all my settlements extended, but the two don't work together. So I ended up giving up the extended and going with scrap everything because I found that there were myriad items that I couldn't get rid of and it was driving me bananas. So scrap everything got installed and instantly my life was made so much easier. That and place everywhere, which is a fabulous mod. It doesn't work outside the green lines of your settlement, but it works pretty much everywhere else and it's terrific. So those are the first two recommendations I've got. The next one is called Higher Settlement Budget Safe version. That allows you to I did wonder originally whether there were going to be build limits on how much you could put in to your settlements, and yes, there is a limit and you get that really, really quick, even with just minimal decoration, it seems to me. So that one is kind of a must because it allows you to expand instantly. You get so much more and it gives you a lot more breathing room for playing with stuff. So that one also. Moving on to how you're going to power this whole thing, I'll show you my walk of shame. I mean, my sanctuary on the face of it looks really pretty, and then you look at what I did originally. Look at this blinking mess. Honestly, I had no clue what I was doing. I guess nobody does when they first start, and so I ended up with this, you know, I had power lines going everywhere. And I also installed Sims Settlements 2 because I thought that sounds amazing. It'll, you know, I'll be able to build all these marvelous things. Yes, you can, but what you end up with is Shantytown. And I don't like it. I'm sorry, I just don't like the style of it at all. I love the quest. I've been having a brilliant time with the quest. The voice acting is superb and the quest is superb. But these, no thank you. They are all going and they're gradually being replaced. This has been an experiment, I tell you. This is my first time playing this game, so you know, mistakes have been made. If you like this kind of thing though, and this is how you want, you know, what you want for your playthrough, then I can't recommend it highly enough. This dude, honestly, if Preston wasn't going to give me the stink eye, I'd probably shoot that old Paul. He's super annoying.
Perhaps it will lift your spirits.
In fact, all my favourite people in this game are dogs and robots. I quite like Preston and Nick. He's alright.
You'll find what you're looking for.
She's just
I know it.
off her face, isn't she, constantly? Anyway, so that yeah, power lines. So get longer power lines. That's the first thing. Longer power lines means that you can stretch from one connector to another far more easily. Also, Switchbox Generator. What a great mod that has turned out to be. I love it. It's saved my life on so many occasions. Basically, it's a little thing. I'll show you. There we go. Finally, God, it takes so long for my workshop to open. Under power and generators, instead of these ugly things, you get these little boxes that you can just pop on walls. They give you 30, which is excellent. And yeah, I mean, they have different ranges as well, so you can choose which one you want. Obviously, I'll leave you links for all of these things in the comments section, you know, the description box, I mean. But yeah, that is just a terrific mod, and I don't know how I lived without it. Well, I do. Everything was a horrible mess without it, actually. So yeah, that's terrific.
Let me know.
Also, on the subject of power, I don't know if you've noticed, but the generators, etc., in this game are, or can be, and the turrets, super noisy. So I chose it's a mod called Quieter Generator Sounds and another one called Better Generators. The two go together really well because one gives you nice quiet generators and the other one gives you... Oh, she's lost it. More power. So, you know, what would have given you 3 will now give you 9, etc. That type of thing. So all of this stuff, all this horrible area back here is to be worked on, obviously. But you may be looking at these sanctuary houses and salivating. I will, in my next installment, come on to all of the house mods, the decoration mods, all of those things. But today I'm just talking about the setting up of your settlement and how to make that easier on yourself. This road, by the way, here in Sanctuary, this one's called Sanctuary Reworked Roads. I have found that Vortex wants to stick this at the top of my load order for some reason, and and then it doesn't work. So you may need to do what I did and physically move it down your load order. Also, you may find settlers come wandering into your house, which I don't know about you, but that drives me nuts. If it's my house, then get lost. You shouldn't be here. I have started on this, but not got very far, as you can see. But there's a mod called Private Area Markers, and I'll show you what they look like. And they look like these little, hang on a second, these little funny things here. You can see I've put one down at the front door. It doesn't actually, I won't say it doesn't work, it does work, but when you are in workshop mode, they will go into your home. And when you come back out of it again, they'll suddenly zip out of there and go back to wherever they were before they went in there, presumably. So you need local leader rank 1 to be able to build it. But that's, you know, I imagine something that you would probably want to spend your perks in anyway, maybe. I certainly did, because I found that to be a you know, setting up supply lines and so on, very handy. So that basically deals with all of the very basic mods to, you know, if you're building your own things, those are the things that I'm finding really super useful and ones that I really like to use. Then moving on to all the decorating mods and the house mods, that'll come in part 2, and that video will be up in a few days. So I hope you found this helpful. Do let me know what you think about it down in the comments, and obviously if you've got any more comments that you'd like to make, any recommendations that you'd like to make, do let me know. So until then, take care and stay safe, everybody.